Hi, I'm Cindy Crane, and I'm the official wife of Wheels Off Liberty, and I'd really like to be the official wife of Free Talk Live.
That's so hurtful.
Hi, this is Taryn Lupo with Low Country Liberty Report. Have you ever done something really stupid with your money, like gotten scammed or conned? I have to admit I have. I've fallen for, God, 2 or 3 things that were just stupid. But over time, you know, you take your lumps and you learn. There's been a huge wave of Nigerian scammers for years now. They first targeted Craigslist. Even back then, when Craigslist was just kind of starting to come around, I would put houses out for rent. And someone would respond and say, yeah, I want to rent your house, and the rent was listed at $1,000, but you know what? I'm going to give you $2,000 and send you a certified check, and if you'll just send me the rest, I just have a really large check, and I can't cut it up. You know, some sort of excuse like that. They wanted you to send a check, and even back then it would be fishy, so, you know, I'd play with them and have the check sent to you, and then just never do anything with it, and just keep telling them you lost a check, and they would spend a bunch of money on sending me checks. It was fun. But I found out that there's actually a whole sport about scam baiting. Just to start having fun with the scammers. Now, I'm pretty new to it, and there's people that are pros at it. I'm sure if you surf around the net for scam baiting, you'll find some great stuff. But I'm going to take you to the newer side of it, that they've moved into Facebook. Now, there's a couple different ways they've moved into Facebook. Sometimes they will set up a dummy link. Like, it'll be something like, click this and see these photos of you. And you click it, and it acts like it signed you out of Facebook. So you turn around and you put your password in again and your sign in, and then the bad guys have your password and sign in, and they hijack your account. And they'll actually go in to Facebook and start hitting messages up all the time of saying that they're in England and they're traveling and they've lost their money and they need your help real bad, and they'll actually act like they're your buddy. And I've had that happen, I think, about 3 times. And you start asking them questions, you know. Oh, really? What about that vacation we went on? And they won't answer. And then they'll just bounce you out and defriend you. Or if you really want to start, like, I've been able to spot them good now, and I'll just start making stuff up. I'll be like, man, do you remember that night in Vegas where you hooked up and did that donkey show with those transvestites? And, you know, oh, man, I can't believe you never told your wife. And they see what the dude will say. And sometimes they're like, yeah, I remember that. It's a lot of fun. But lately I have had a repeat offender that either their English is so bad and they don't understand what I'm saying, or they just don't care. But I have this one person here that comes around every 2 weeks, and I'm going to put up here. Her name is Sarah Love. So she, of course, wants me to send him money in, I think it was Uganda or something like that, or Ghana. And every 2 weeks, you know, she'll say something's wrong with her mom and it'll be different. And I think she forgets she talks to me and comes back 2 weeks later and tries to run a scam on me again. And there's some telltale signs that someone's a scammer on Facebook. They have absolutely no information listed, and they're usually really hot, and some reason they want to talk to you. Usually their age doesn't match. Like, they'll be born in 1964, you know, and it's like a 19-year-old chick. So once you start seeing that, and some reason they always want to chat on Yahoo. They want you to get off Facebook. I guess the connection doesn't work in Nigeria. And I always have fun with it, and I'll just see how far I can push it. And I don't think she understands. So here's some excerpts of our last conversation on Facebook. This just happened today, so I thought I'd share this one with you. So Sarah starts off, and you can read along here. Hello. I say hi again. Sarah says, how you doing? I say, great. Just finished noting some lines. I made a new language that I think some gay leprechauns would use. You? She says, are you marriage? I say, I'm only married to the rhythm. But yes, I'm married to many, many women. How about you? Hello, are you okay? She just vanished for a little while. I guess the connection in Nigeria is no good. I'm single with no kids, she replied. That is great. Now you can stay out all night and perform fellatio to strangers and midgets. What do you do for a living? And then she just didn't answer me for a while, so I just went right into her mom. I bet your mom's sick, right? Or do you need money for an operation? I keep forgetting which story you're going with. And then she writes back in all caps, yes, how much money can you send me? Sure, how much do you need? I said. She says, $500. Sure. I feel horrible your mom got hurt in the gang battle between werewolves and vampires. That's a real bitch. I remember when it happened to my mom. Where should I send it? She says, Western Union. What city? Akura. Where's that? Ghana. Okay, how do I do it? I never used Western Union except when I imported those transvestite brides from Thailand. I think I need to give you my address, and you'll have to send it by Western Union as well. Yeah, do that. She gives me her address here, which I'm sharing with you. You get it? You can count on it. Okay. What time will you send it? I'm gonna have to fit it in between whoremongering, having sex with Mike and Jamie, and the donkey punch hangovers. When do you need it? She writes, right away, right away. Is your mom that sick? Has she started changing? Then she writes, yeah, and then went offline. So you can have a lot of fun with the scam baiters. I suggest, I'm going to put the link for Sarah Love on Facebook. I think you guys should add her as a friend and offer to help her sick vampire mom out. It'd be great. Anyway, send me links to some of your best scam baits, because I really have a good laugh with these sort of things, and we'll just see how long she keeps talking to me. I cannot believe she hasn't deleted me yet. As always, it's Terry Lupo. Good hunt.